What's going on, guys? It's your boy Panda here, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to just give a little forewarning here that I do really want XDefiant to launch, and I want what's best for XDefiant. I want the game to come out and be successful. As a channel that covers most first-person shooters, especially Call of Duty, I want these two games to coexist and compete with each other so that they can create competition and make the games play well. I have played XDefiant since way back in early NDAs 2 years ago of early development. So if you don't think I enjoy the game or want the game to succeed, that's just ignorance on your part. But for me, I truly want XDefiant to succeed, but I want to give the cold hard truth as it is from my perspective of how the community is going to react if things don't go the way that they want them to go. And some of it might come off as like condescending and negative, but it's the cold hard truth. If we take a trip down memory lane, when XDefiant was first officially being shown to the public for the first time, the community instantly threw it at as the COD killer, which for me and a lot of people, we all said that is the dumbest thing you can say because Call of Duty is a game that you don't want to go toe-to-toe with unless you're just trying to coexist alongside of it. The XDefiant community is like a double-edged sword. On one side, you have these amazing people who spread positivity and want all these great things to happen for the game, but they're realistic and optimistic for the game to come out. And a lot of them have come to this channel and I've become close with them and I look forward to seeing them in my comment sections. But you also have the other side of this community that is so negative towards everything that's not XDefiant, and they live off of this giant idea of transparency. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that Mark Rubin goes on Twitter and interacts with his community and talks about behind the scene things with the game. But the one thing that Ubisoft, and they haven't done it all for XDefiant, give a little gameplay, show a trailer, give some just intel drops, some feedback. Let us see what the game looks like in the state we're looking for. The only thing we have seen is the beta in a beta trailer, and anyone who played the NDAs, and Ludwig's event, which was just the beta again. We get no kind of updated gameplay, or look what new features will be coming, or take a look behind the scenes of this. We just get communication on Twitter between a dev and a few other people. And yeah, that's nice and all, but when you're trying to market a game, especially now that you've delayed it, what do people have to look forward to? Every day that goes by for XDefiant, hype goes down and expectations go up, especially with everyone believing that the game is going to launch 100% perfect. Because when you start ingraining that into your community's head, and the moment the game launches and it has issues, the trolls are going to just dogpile on top of this game and kill it into the ground, even worse than if you would have launched alongside Call of Duty. If your game now launches with any kind of issues, people are going to instantly jump on that, well, I thought it was supposed to be a perfect game kind of thing. And that's the issue when you do what you did with this delay. We have XDefiant devs saying that, hey, the game will not launch perfect. And then a community that in my comment section is going, well, we're just going to wait because it's got to be perfect and we're going to make the game perfect. And that's why we're waiting because you're a Call of Duty shill. Like, you have a community that has such a positive side and then such a hateful side. And it's just leading to a recipe disaster of XDefiant's downfall, because the moment it fails is the moment that people are going to lose their mind. If the game launches with even one or two minor bugs that people find game-breaking, they're going to lose their mind. And not to top it off, the only thing we've heard about anti-cheat has been like, hey, we got to keep it behind closed doors because we don't want people to get involved with our anti-cheat. We don't want people to, take over and do the anti-cheat. And the number one thing that people say, I'm leaving Call of Duty, is because of skill-based matchmaking and all the hackers. What happens if there are hackers in XDefiant upon launch or a week or two after launch? What is XDefiant going to do? We have no information on how they're going to combat that stuff. You have a community that expects this game to be 100% perfect and amazing, and I'm not looping everyone into that community. If you've made it this far and you've listened to my rant, you know that I support a majority of the people in this community that are like-minded and realistic when it comes to the game's expectations. Do I think the game is going to launch 100% perfect? No. I personally think they could have launched the game when they had that window of opportunity and just done updates to a live service as it goes along. It would not have just killed the game. We are used to bugs in games, as sad as that is. The thing that's going to kill XDefiant is not XDefiant, it's the community that it's been building around it. because setting your expectations so high that failure is most likely the only outcome is what's going to happen to a majority of the community, and they're going to dig themselves into a grave that they can't get out of. And honestly, it's probably going to hit them harder than launching next to Call of Duty. The only saving grace in XDefiant at this point is the lack of skill-based matchmaking. But even at this point, do we even know if that's true? Is this a selling point? Is that actually going to happen? We don't even know what's going on behind closed doors with this game. We have little to no information. But thank you for being so transparent and talking to us on Twitter. And if you don't like this rant or you disagree with what I'm saying, that's your opinion. You're allowed to. But I have to be 100% honest on how I feel about XDefiant as someone who covers the game, who has grown with the game, who has played it from the ground up and seen all the amazing improvements that they have made. It's just pathetic and sad. Woo! Rant over. That's my XDefiant rant for the day. I apologize if I pissed anyone off, but hey, that's the truth of the channel. That's how we are on this channel. We're blatantly honest with it. I mean, I'm the same way with Call of Duty that I am XDefiant. I will tell you my 100% neutral feelings on a video game, and that's how I feel. If you agree, you agree. If you disagree, you disagree. But that's how society works, and we can be like-minded on certain things and disagree on other things, but still get along. And that's the one thing I love about a lot of people that have been in the comments section recently is there's a lot of us out there that aren't internet trolls that hide behind a screen that are like, hey, I agree, but here's my points that I disagree on. And I 100% am for that. It's a discussion-based channel. That's what this channel is dedicated to. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notification bells if you guys want to stay up to date with all things XDefiant, Call of Duty, now Dead Drop apparently, because I played Doc's game, and there's going to be a really brutal, honest review on that one coming out tomorrow on Sunday, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. But I love you guys to death. I apologize for ranting. There's been 2 rant videos in 1 week. What's in the water right now? I don't know. I guess I just need something new to play. But love you guys to death. I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, boys.